Hi guys, my name is Medintseva and you are on my crochet channel. In this video I want to show you how to crochet these little gnomes. I will use them as a Christmas tree decoration. I have a masterclass on big gnomes and now I'll show you how to make these little ones. The crochet pattern in PDF format is available in my Etsy shop, Medintseva Toys. If you find it more convenient to crochet using the pattern, you are welcome. Link is in the description under the video. Yarn Himalaya Dolphin Baby. You can also use analogs, for example, yarn art dolce. You can try other type of yarn, but I don't know what will happen. We need to try. We will also need Alize soft yarn. The yarn is fluffy. This yarn is used for beards. An ordinary needle and thread. I use a bobby pin as a stitch marker. A little beige yarn will be needed for the nose. Himalaya Dolphin Baby beige yarn number is 80342. Hook number 4, 4 mm, scissors, filler. The main color of the yarn will be white and the gnome's cap and mittens will be pink. Let's get started. Let's start making arms for the gnome, more precisely mittens. Color pink. Either in the amigurumi ring or in the first stitch we make 6 single crochets. I will attach a video for beginners in the upper right corner where I show you in more detail and tell you how we crochet. Be sure to watch and everything will become clear to you. So we make a loop and 2 chain stitches, and in the first stitch we make 6 single crochets. 4, 5, 6. In the second and third row we make 6 single crochets. We simply make 1 single crochet in each stitch. First single crochet, second single crochet, third single crochet, 4, 5, 6. The second row is done, turn it right side out. In the third row we also make 6 single crochets. 1 single crochet at the beginning of the third row is done and you can put a marker to check yourself. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything is correct, the third row is completed. Hide the end of the thread inside. The fourth row. At the beginning of the row in 1 stitch, in the first stitch we make 3 half double crochets. We make a yarn over, insert the hook into the loop, grab the thread, crochet these 3 loops on the hook at a time. One more time in the same stitch we do the same thing. This is the second half double crochet. And the third half double crochet in the same stitch. Here we made 3 half double crochets in 1 first stitch at the beginning of the fourth row. Until the end of the fourth row we make 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We made 3 half double crochets in 1 stitch to form a finger. This finger is not clearly defined, but still stands out. To avoid crocheting the finger separately, we made the fourth row in this way. So we have completed the fourth row. In the fifth row, we make 2 decreases at the beginning of the row. Information about how I make decreases is in the training video. That's why I don't show how the decreases are made, I just tell you the pattern. At the beginning of the fifth row we make 2 decreases. 2 decreases are made. And until the end of the 5th row we make 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th row is done. Now we take the white thread. The mitten is ready. By the way, let's immediately add the filler to the mitten. Add very little filler. In the arm we add filler only to the mitten. No filler is added to the rest of the arm. The hole is quite narrow, so it's convenient to put the filler inside using a hook. We ensure that the filler is evenly distributed inside to the very bottom of the mitten. This is how you have to add filler little by little. The hole is narrow, only a hook can get in there. Filler has been added to the mitten. Next, the arm is crocheted with white thread. In the 6th row, we crochet only through back loop. We do this only in this one row. In the 6th row, we make 6 single crochets through back loop. Let me remind you that the loop has a front wall and there is also a back wall. It is further away from us. Later, through front loop, we will make an edging like this, like a real mitten. So, in the 6th row, we crochet 6 single crochets using white yarn through back loop. Take the thread. Insert a hook into the next stitch. Don't skip the stitches. Something doesn't work for me. Finally, I found the back loop. Grab a new white working thread with a crochet hook. I need to redo it. The pink thread should be on the other side, on the far side. Again, grab the white working thread and make 1 single crochet. Tie the white and pink thread into a knot so that the white thread doesn't go anywhere. The knot is tied. Cut the pink thread. Leave the end of sufficient length, about 50 centimeters, in order to later crochet an edging in the mitten. I put the pink skein of yarn aside for now. We hide the end of the white thread inside. The pink thread remains outside. Using a hook, we thread the pink thread to the outside of the mitten so that it doesn't interfere. This is where the pink thread is pulled out. Crochet 6 single crochets with white thread through back loop. Here, due to the fact that we made decreases, the loop is very hard to see. You have to try to find it. This is the 2nd single crochet, the 3rd single crochet, 4. The back wall is inside. We crochet through back loop. This is the 5th single crochet and the last 6th single crochet. The 6th row is ready. In the 7th, 8th and 9th row, we make 6 single crochets in each row. We simply make 1 single crochet in each stitch. Crochet as usual through both walls of loop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 8th row begins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 9th row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We make a slip stitch into the next stitch and cut the thread. Pull out and tighten the thread. Hide the end of the thread inside. Now let's continue crocheting with pink thread. Here you can see now the front loops. In the 6th row we crocheted through back loops, while the front loops were left free on the outside. This is the front wall of the loop. I see that the pink thread is straight very far. Using a hook, pull the thread closer to the 6th row, where the front wall of loops are better visible. Insert the hook through front loop, grab the pink working thread and pull the thread through the loop. Very narrow, the thread doesn't want to stretch. The thread is pulled through, a loop is formed. And now we simply crochet single crochets through front loop. This is the first single crochet. In total, we will be able to make 6 single crochets. Something doesn't work out very well for me. This is the first and second single crochet. Three. Here I can't see the front wall of the loop at all. This happens to me too. So now I crochet as best I can, where I can fit into the loop. In general, the task is to make an edding on the mitten. The front wall of loops is poorly visible. But I'm sure you'll figure it out and handle it. This is the kind of edding I get. And this is the last 6th single crochet done. Pull out the thread. Using a hook, straight the end of the thread inward. This beautiful arm with the mitten for a little gnome is ready. It turned out to be a real little mitten. We also hide the end of the thread inside. The threads can be set to act as filler. Here is one arm for the gnome is ready. This is such beauty. The second arm is crocheted in exactly the same way. And then we will crochet the body of the gnome and attach the arms to the body. 2 arms for the gnome are ready. Now we will make a body for the gnome. For the body we take white yarn. Either in the amigurumi ring or in the first stitch we make 6 single crochets. I make a loop and 2 chain stitches, and in the first chain stitch we make 6 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the second row we make 6 increases. In each stitch we make 2 single crochets. The first increase, the second increase, the third increase, the fourth increase, the fifth increase, and the last 6th increase. In the third row we make 12 increases. Also, in each loop there are 2 single crochets. The first increase, the second increase, the third increase, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the last 12 increase. From the 4th to the 7th row inclusive, 4 rows, we make 24 single crochets in each row. We crochet without changes, without decreases or increases, in each stitch 1 single crochet for 4 rows. We put a marker to control the crocheting process. And then we will check whether these rows are made correctly or not. Crochet 4 rows without changes. This is what 7 completed rows look like. In the 8th row, we make 4 single crochets and 1 decrease, and do this 4 times, just until the end of the row. 2, and let's move the marker. 3, 4, and 1 decrease. This is the first time. Again, we do 4 single crochets and 1 decrease. This is the second time. One, 2, 3, 4, and 1 decrease. This is the third time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 decrease. This is the last 4th time. In the 9th row, we make 20 single crochets. We simply make 1 single crochet in each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. In the 10th row, we make 3 single crochets and 1 decrease, and do this 4 times just until the end of the row. 1 single crochet is done and we move the marker. 2, 3, and 1 decrease is the first time. We will be able to repeat this combination 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 1 decrease. This is the second time. For some reason I can't make a decrease. It worked. 1, 2, 3, and 1 decrease is the third time. 1, 2, 3, and 1 decrease is the fourth time. The 10th row is completed. In the 11th row, we make 16 single crochets. We simply make 1 single crochet in each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. The 11th row is ready. In this stage we add a little filler to the gnome's body. On the next row we will be decreasing again, and adding filler will be more difficult. It's easier to do this now. Add the filler to the very bottom now. I think this is enough filler for now. In the 12th row we make 2 single crochets and 1 decrease, and do this 4 times just until the end of the row. 1, 2, and 1 decrease is the first time. 1, 2, and 1 decrease is the second time. 1, 2, and 1 decrease is the third time. 1, 2, and 1 decrease is the fourth time. Add filler again. In the next row we will attach the arms. In the 13th row, the arms are attached. Filler added. In the 13th row, we make 3 single crochets at the beginning of the row. 1, 2, 3. We take the first arm so that the finger is on the right. This is the left arm. Together with the arm we crochet 3 single crochets. We fold the arm in half, insert the hook all the way into the arm, now into the body, and make the first single crochet. Again into the arm, into the body. This is the second single crochet. Don't skip the stitches so that everything is clear. Somehow my hook jumped out of the stitch. This is the second single crochet, and the last third single crochet together with the arm. The first arm is attached. Now we make 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 stitches left until the end of the row. With the arm we need to crochet 3 stitches.
Therefore, with the second arm in the 13th row, we make 2 single crochets, and in the 14th row, 1 single crochet.
Therefore, now, together with the arm, we make 3 single crochets. We take our arm so that the finger points to the left. Fold the upper part of the arm in half, and together with the arm, make 3 single crochets. 2 in this row, and 1 more single crochet in the next row together with the arm. This is the second single crochet and the third single crochet. Let me remind you that we have already started making the 14th row, where we made 1 single crochet together with the arm. In total, in the 14th row, we need to make 12 single crochets. 1 single crochet has already been made, so we make 11 more single crochets until the end of the 14th row. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The 14th row is completed. Remove the marker. We add full filler to the gnome's body. This is how I managed to attach the arms to the gnome's body. Add filler. Let me tell you right away so as not to drag out the video. add filler completely, we still have 4 rows left to complete the body crocheting. From the 15th to the 18th row inclusive, we make 12 single crochets in each row. We also add filler during the crocheting process. We have just finished making the 14th row, and we crochet 4 more rows, that is from the 15th to the 18th row inclusive, without changes, 1 single crochet in each stitch. Filler has been added to this part of the body. This is what the future gnomes looks like now. I will now make these 4 rows and tell you what we will do next. 4 rows of 12 single crochets are made, filler is added. In the 19th row we make 1 single crochet and 1 decrease, and do this 4 times, just until the end of the row. Make 1 single crochet and put a marker. And 1 decrease is the first time. Again 1 single crochet and 1 decrease is the second time. 1 single crochet and 1 decrease is the third time. 1 single crochet and 1 decrease is the fourth time. In the last row we just have to make decreases to completely close the hole. If necessary, add the full filler, since we are already finishing crocheting the body. Make as many decreases as necessary to completely close the hole. This completes the crocheting of the gnome's body. I think there is enough filler. We make decreases. This is the first decrease, the second decrease, the third decrease, and the last fourth decrease. Ready, cut the thread, pull out and tighten the thread. Using a hook, we hide the end of the thread inside the gnome's body. The gnome's body is ready. In the next part, we'll finish crocheting this little gnome-shaped Christmas tree toy.